Did you pick
Ladies
a
and
job
gentlemen,
yet?
we are in Elko. There goes Micah. Yeah, I have no job yet, so hang on. Let me figure out where we're going. Micah's swinging around here to join the rest of us in our KWs. Hang on, I want to see Micah's truck. Bring it on up, Micah. Ooh. Oh, no, that looks cool with that grill. Sweet. Micah's all about the day cab. That's right. I got two
I
beds in
go,
it.
I don't need to sleep.
I don't need to. I never sleep. All right, let's find a jobby. So let's go to. I'm going to go to job market and external market, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm going to pick
Probably,
up.
yeah. That was
Okay.
true.
Do you guys want to take a real long ride to Goyman, to the
Sure.
dork of Oklahoma?
Oh,
Okay. Anyway, alrighty. Now, so I've got the job picked. I guess you guys have to follow me to get to the job, right?
I think so.
I'll drive slow, and then once we get there, then you can.
Do you want me to go ahead of you, Javies?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm taking the job.
So I've got
You got a
my.
different job, or?
Oh, does it let you just get it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. As you can see here, I've got my Kenworth 900 decked out with burley maple on the dashboard. It's the little things in life, and purple seats, purple background. Yeah, it's real nice. White. Yeah, I love this truck.
I love this game.
Well, the thing that I like now is that when you actually give this truck the beans, the hood wiggles.
Really?
Yeah, you'll see when you start driving. If I don't know if it's a
Does
setting,
that come with the pack, the tuning pack?
I don't think so. I think it's part of the new physics thing that they did. But the hood's separate from the truck. You can see it move a little bit, so there's some flex in the frame, which is why are my differentials locked? What the did not do that on purpose anyway.
Do we need to get over or no?
Yeah, this lane ends. And once again, I'm driving stick, so I'm not going to be the fastest truck on the road.
Doesn't matter. We're getting off at the next exit.
Yeah. Plaster and Sons. I don't know if that's where we're picking our load up, but it might be. Do you see the hood moving, Micah? It wiggles.
My hood? No, I can't see my hood.
Oh, that's a different truck. That's why. Whoa! I stalled. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I almost rear-ended you.
Sorry.
I did rear end Micah.
You did? I didn't feel it.
Just a little tap on the corner of the trailer.
It's like I'm slowing, and then all of a sudden I'm just stopped. I'm like, whoa.
You know, I like that my truck actually rocks back when I go to take off.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look see if my hood shakes at all. Of course, I have the new model, so.
Yeah, it probably won't with the new mod.
Did they update the 579 too?
I went down the wrong road. Sorry. I think all the trucks got it, but these trucks tend to do it more because they have those long hoods. I'm trying to. Okay. Yeah, my diff lock was on. That's weird. Sorry. But did you guys go the right way?
Yeah.
Of course.
Good. Sorry. I saw a left turn. I didn't realize there were two of them. I like the way now you can actually see like the headlight switches and stuff go up. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but like at least in the KW, you can see the switches.
For
There's
simplicity's
VS
sake, I'm not
Rex.
going to back in. I'm just going to.
That's all right.
Well, just because sometimes this place can be really crowded.
Yeah.
Can we go around?
Where are we supposed to pick these up? All right.
Oh, look, I got a great view of your grill as you drive through me.
Oh, I don't see you. That's weird. I think I might have scraped the fence. I hear backup beepers.
Yeah, you just drove right through me.
I drove through Micah also. I've crushed everyone. I can't see. I'm in the hole now. So I'm backing in the wrong way. Let's just do this. Make life a little easier.
Hey, you moved your wheels.
I took your advice.
Shifted them forward.
Yeah, when you got a long nose truck, the
Yeah, it's
shifting the
easier.
wheels forward really helps. Now those Kenworth 100s that we're using, you know, those you could put the wheels all the way back and be fine.
Because it's just shorter frame.
Yeah.
I screwed up.
Well, this is just a mid-size frame on this truck too.
Oh, tried to be fancy. Did you guys already get your loads?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
we didn't take a wrong turn.
Alright, hold on. Engines are off. You guys are mean. I'm loading my cargo.
Come on, Arthur, we are not bullies. You're supposed to be old enough to be able to handle this.
I can drive a truck.
Mike is leaving without us.
No. I mean, you guys can start heading. I'm coming.
No, I'm gonna run down to the
Fool.
repair shop real quick.
Okay. There's a cop blocking the road.
All right.
Hello, Mr. Policeman. Wait, don't pull forward. Oh. Okay, that works too.
I figured I'd get up here and let the traffic out of the way.
Yep, I'll follow you, James. I'm stippling.
Are we going to Micah or are we just leaving?
No, we'll wait for Micah.
No, you can start heading because I'm down the way we're going. I'm just
Oh.
gonna stop in and change my my trailer rims real quick.
He's gonna stop and change his rims. We're gonna get on the road. Oh no. We got to keep on rolling. So I guess go 45 on the freeway.
I was thinking 55.
55.
He can do 65 to catch up.
Okay. Was that cool, Micah?
Yeah. Nope, I don't
Unless
want
he's
that.
trying to save fuel and he got the tiny engine.
No, I got the big engine in this.
Got that tiny engine. Driving for money. Oops. Oh no, that's private. Private dancer. Both my it's like my real car. My pedal and my clutch pedal and my gas pedal squeak in my car. Kia.
That's funny.
They're like, wee, wee.
All right, I
Every time I shift.
compromised at 50.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still catching you too. Come on, baby. There we go.
I had to fix my trailer.
Oh, what?
Oh, what happened? Session closed.
Are you kidding? That was bogus. Hang on, let me pause the recording. Hold on. Okay, we fixed it. That's pretty cool. We recovered pretty easily, handily. Those are off. Those are off. I'm gonna start pulling up, Javes.
Go ahead, because I'm rolling up behind you.
Okay, I'm in 5th. Hard to start in 5th gear. We got a truck coming up the ramp too, so we gotta watch.
Got the back door.
Now it is raining. Yes, Micah, you were correct.
Don't worry, at your speed, that truck will be long out of the way by the time.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good.
Are you on the highway yet, Micah?
Yeah, I'm right on your right.
Oh, there we go.
Behind you.
Wow, that was cool weather change, man. Whoa, a little too fast. There we go.
Eastbound and down.
East-
Loaded up and freezing.
Well, we're all here, then you don't have to do 50 anymore.
Except for now, I got to do the. We're being called into the way station.
Not me.
Me too.
JB's like, I'm out of here. It's weird how it randomly picks different people. I'm in. There's JVS's beautiful W900. And all right, there you go. Long here.
Well, this truck takes off fast.
Oh, does it?
Oh yeah.
Arthur's
It
doesn't.
moves.
Well, I'm driving it like I normally would. I'm not like slamming the gas to go. I'm shifting and
I mean, compared to that Volvo I was using the last time.
underpowered.
Well, it had the biggest motor in it.
And they're all the same motor too. That's what's funny about it. But they do perform. Could be the gearbox maybe is different. Faster acceleration, lower top speed, or I don't know.
All right. Cruise is set at 60.
Okay. I'll catch up to you.
Except for we got an accident in the right lane, it looks like.
Yeah. I couldn't get over. I gotta.
I'll just do the creepy crawly so you guys get past it.
I might have done something sort of kind of illegal. Sorry. There.
Did you use the shoulder?
Yeah, I had to. I didn't want to break my brakes. Well, we're back in the desert, so there can't be rain here.
I can hear your pedals.
A little WD-40 wouldn't hurt that, but I gotta.
Sure it would. It would make it stop squeaking for a day or two.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. You think that's all it would do it for?
Yeah, but as soon as the wet part dissipates, evaporates,
Let's start
there's
doing it again.
no more lubricant.
Yeah, true.
It's well, WD stands for water displacement.
So what about like what would you use, like sewing machine oil or?
Yeah, three
Three
in
in one?
one.
Yeah.
It's like the light machine oil, bearing oil. At work, I use something called Tri-Flow,
Oh yeah, I've used Triflow before.
which is a really high quality oil, but it's Teflon impregnated. So even when the oil itself is dissipated, it's leaving a Teflon coating behind.
It has Teflon babies.
Yeah. So that does a really good job.
Whoops.
But it's quite expensive though.
Yeah.
guys
So,
still with me back there?
oh yeah, I'm right here. Micah, how are you doing?
I'm catching slowly.
Dropped it to 55.
Okay.
Seems like some of these corners are pretty tight.
Yeah, they're not really 65 corners, are they? Well, that's the border tunnel between here and Utah, isn't it?
Passing a slow poke.
I know
Oh,
what-
now he saw a speed limit sign and he sped up.
Hang on. All right, go ahead. Is that the Great Salt Lake over there? No, we're not there yet. Oh, there goes Micah.
I'm just coasting.
That
I'm
truck
coasting
looks-
faster than you guys can go.
All right, back to 60.
That truck looks so. It's got this rat rod look to it, in a good way.
I'm still coasting. I'm faster just coasting.
Modern truck.
There we go. Oh,
What you got?
the adaptive cruise is on. I hit the cruise control at 60 right behind Jamie's, all of a sudden started braking.
I'll tell you what. I wish my car had that, but then again, I might fall asleep.
I love it in my van.
I wish my car had
it's
it, yeah.
so nice.
I've got.
I love it.
I've got like lane assist and all that stuff, but I don't have the adaptive cruise. And I don't
Lane
really go on the
assist
freeway
is
that often.
terrible.
I don't mind it.
I don't like it. Having to turn your turn signal on to change lanes, that's nuts.
Oh, you can
Yeah,
still
no.
you can
Why-
force
why
it, but
tell-
it just yells at you.
Why tell people that you're moving over?
No, I mean in an emergency.
Yeah. No, I can
I
break.
mean-
It's pretty easy to break out of it, but
Well,
I know, but still.
every car's systems are different, though.
yeah. At least
I
that
have no
mine's
idea
easy.
what the Toyotas is like.
The Kias isn't bad.
Neither
just-
is the Honda, but
I like it because it allows me to like eat and drink while I'm driving.
I like it on long trips because
Yeah.
I don't have to hyper focus
Right.
on what's going around. I can, and I've tested it out enough to know what it's going to do. So between the collision avoidance braking and the adaptive cruise control and the lane assist, I can.
I'm pretty close to Micah's back door, so just let me know if you guys are going to slam.
Just puts it along at 60.
All right.
I do know that my lane assist, or the stopping, the braking assist, it won't brake for red lights and it won't brake for cars crossing your path from left to right. It doesn't
okay.
pick them up. It's like it must get the reflections off of the.
You guys have to do the way station.
Yes.
Nope, I don't.
I do.
Well, I'm gonna pull through, so
Only the host. Artie Farty has to get his fat butt weighed. Sir, you're 400 pounds over. Oh, I've been eating salads.
You'd be like, wait, let me get out of the truck.
Yeah, now try it. Now try it.
oh, you don't have insurance anymore, do you?
No.
That's good. So if you had insurance, I'd say try to get on Wegovy.
Wegovy.
It's it has similar effects as Ozempic, but Wegovy's not. Wegovy's for weight loss. Not.
I mean, I've already lost some weight because I'm cooking for myself again instead of going out to eat every day. So I'm having salads at lunch every day, and I'm cooking food instead of eating out. So
Yeah, those
that's-
big those burgers, Burger
Yeah.
King burgers, man.
it adds up fast.
Well, you can go have lunch at a fast food place and have 2,000 calories easy.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like now that I'm just having salad for lunch, though, I had reheated spaghetti today, but I had salad yesterday and salad for the rest of the week. My wife and I are having reheated chicken. I made chicken with they were like not like salsa beans, like a salsa bean mix, and a thing of cheese like melted into the crock pot, and over rice. And man, was that freaking good! Oh.
I've been taking Ozempic. I just don't care about eating anymore. Like the good taste of things doesn't seem to be there.
What is it? What is that for? Like high blood pressure? Or?
No, it's a diabetes medication.
Oh, okay.
Is it
Is it supposed to do that or?
Well, they noticed a side effect that was weight loss. We're slowing down for some reason. A side effect is weight loss, and then people started going to the doctor to get on it just to lose weight, and then I've had trouble finding it because people who don't need it are taking it.
Right.
What is going on?
I'm gonna split the difference.
I gotta.
I know I'm driving right down the middle to figure out
That's right.
what lane's gonna actually pick up. That stupid truck up there is the problem. He won't get on the right lane.
He can't because there's a car in front of me.
Well, no, he did it to me when I was following him a long time ago. He just won't get in the right lane.
No, I can't go any faster because there's a car pacing him. So
This sure is pretty country. I think we're going north of Salt Lake City, aren't we? We're kind of arcing over it.
this, I would guess, we're probably going to go into Salt Lake City and head
Oh, okay.
either across, or we'd probably go down to Moab and then
Yeah, like through Price
down
and
to New Mexico from there, would be my guess.
What the heck is that thing out there? It's like a prison or something.
You don't have those in America anymore.
Lighthouse up there.
Oh, and up there too, yeah.
Or a smokestack. It's a government facility.
You don't need to know what's happening there.
Yeah, it's Rod Parsley's Tower of Prayer. We have one of those in Akron.
Well, you stand at the bottom and look up and say a prayer and it echoes up.
And that wasn't the original idea, but that's all it is now. I think he wanted to have a restaurant at top, but they ran out of money. It was supposed to be like a CN Tower type thing. They got the tower.
Oh no,
built.
it's a stack of some kind. Or a.
Oh no, but I meant in Akron. There's actually there's a church that started. You ever heard of Ernest Angley?
Mm-mm.
It is really kind of a wacky, sort of cultic. You know, I'll pray over these rags and send them to you for $9.99. Anyway, you know, whatever. But they had a restaurant called the 1909 Club, and a lot of Christian musicians would come and play there. So I've been there a couple times because, you know, they're artists that I like. You know, they play at this. It's a nice venue. But they in the 70s, I guess the guy that originally was running the church tried to build this like restaurant in heaven type deal. So they built a tower, but they just ran out of money. So there's this big empty tower that's like that what we saw on the mountain back there, that stands over Cuyahoga Falls, and it's just empty.
We stay in this lane.
You were correct here, Salt Lake.
Yeah, do not go 5 north or 15 north.
Okay, so stay on
I'll go a
15
little
south,
fast.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. The
And
GPS is
then
kind of cluttered.
2 lanes. Got shift all the way to the left when you can.
Right lane ends, okay.
and then out of the exit only lane again.
Woo!
Bart?
No, my truck is just wiggling. Javiors. Whoa, my God! Whoa!
I dropped my burrito.
I see people do that in real life on YouTube. Sometimes it doesn't end up that clean.
Oh, I'd never do that in one of these, man. Gosh, that'd be crazy.
Yikes. That was a steep turn.
Yeah, like I said, these corners are pretty sharp.
I can hear stuff shifting around in my truck. Provo.
So, Javius, how you been doing? I haven't talked to you in a while.
Oh, I'm just living a dream.
Living in
Yeah?
Pretty sure it's not my dream, but I'm living it.
How's your wife like her new car?
She says she likes it, which is a good thing because I don't care because I can't afford to get rid of it anymore.
Right. Right.
I paid much for it.
What'd you end up getting?
She got a Nissan Rogue Sport.
Yeah, I heard Toyota's losing a lot of their share market because of the upmarks the dealers and the distributors are doing to them.
It's not just Toyota.
Yeah.
We're getting off here.
Okay.
But I heard like Mazda's getting they're taking Mazda and Nissan are taking their shares.
We're headed to Price, or at least that exit.
All right.
Light red or green?
Red light.
Red light. My neighbors are mowing the lawn.
So, green light. So my tech, the guy that works for me, he's been looking at getting a car. And he was talking about the Hyundai Santa Cruz, which I took a look at it.
They're nice.
All right, the looks are what they are. There's some people like them, some people don't.
It's like that. It's the modern day El Camino, right?
Oh God, don't silly that name with that car thing. But yes.
I love the El Camino. It was a cool car.
No, the El Camino was cool. This thing
Oh,
does
I see
not.
what you're saying, yeah.
That does not. This is
I
the
like
modern
it.
day Subaru Brat.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that. That's a good.
But it gets worse fuel economy than my full size Pilot,
Oh,
and it was 32 grand.
oh, ow!
Yeah, that's the mid trim level. It's almost like looking to see what alternatives in a small truck that he could get. I'm not a Ford guy at all, but the Ford Maverick with the hybrid powertrain gets like 60% better fuel economy than the Hyundai did, and it costs 25 grand.
Better deal, yeah.
Except all the dealers around here have a $6,000 market adjustment on it.
Oh, that's such a bunch of BS.
So that kind of makes it not worth it. He could have it paid off in 5 years.
Well, and then so you just so that's why they're going to go out of business because no one's buying from them. I was watching a couple specials on YouTube about that, like how the trucks are just now just sitting on the lot because no one can pay $90,000 for a truck. You know,
There's discounts now. Ford F-150. You got to shift to the left lane.
okay, I'll start working on it.
The Lariat.
Yeah.
Trim.
Yep.
Now there's on the lot discounts that takes it down to 49 grand.
Well, that's not
over.
terrible.
That's the second lowest trim version of that truck. I think that's still pretty bad.
Yeah. For a 150?
Yep.
Yeah, it's not.
I wouldn't get anything with batteries.
Oh, that's not the battery version, right?
No, I mean even the hybrids, half battery, half motor.
Yeah,
If you
well,
plan to keep it, if you're just leasing it,
he
yeah,
can't
I do
he
that.
puts too many miles on it to lease it, but so see, my wife, now my son, has the Ford Fusion plug-in hybrid, and that's the only thing about the car I like is the plug-in hybrid system.
Right. Right.
Everything else is a
Junk.
giant pain in the tuchus.
Really?
But
I thought the
yeah.
hybrids you didn't need to plug them in. The motors charge the batteries.
On that one, you do.
There's a regular hybrid and then there's a plug-in hybrid. So this one will go like 15 miles on pure electric and then be a hybrid after that. So my wife was, when she was actually going to the office, she was cruises set at 55, left lane again, we're losing the right. But she was going to the office every day. She would put gas in the car like every 3 or 4 months because the car told her to put more gas in because it's been sitting there too long.
Please, please.
She could do most of it on electric alone.
Okay.
But that Maverick is just, I mean, it's not really a pickup truck. It's a front-wheel drive car with ground clearance and a bed.
Right.
But it gets 33 highway, 40 city.
Yeah, it's better than my car, right?
Fuel economy.
Right.
Because when you hit the accelerator to leave from a dead stop, it uses the battery to get the truck moving, and then the engine will take over, and then it uses the battery in any, I don't know all the specifics, but when it needs it, it will add the battery power to it.
Speaking of which, this is gorgeous through here.
It is.
Nice.
I'm like chilling for Ford when I do not like Ford whatsoever. I can bypass this one.
You can
Anybody else have to go in?
Probably me, but I'm a long way behind you guys.
I do.
All right. Well, there's a cement truck just sitting.
I do
there,
too.
so
I've already been in this
leaves.
state. What the heck? They're just being mean to me.
All
I'm
right,
gonna.
I'm over on the shoulder.
My neighbor is so funny. He's mowing his lawn today. Oh crap! Yeah, stay there, Micah. Again. Hold on. I'm gonna pull. Can I pull ahead of you?
Yep.
Okay.
I parked here for.
Good job. He's mowing his lawn today, so I'll go out there and mow it tomorrow, which will make him have to mow it again the next day. He's really weird. He cannot let me mow the lawn without him mowing his lawn.
Go ahead,
All right,
Arthur.
James. Oh, go ahead. I'll leave
Yeah,
for
you
a
go
little
and I'll let JBS in.
I'm up ahead. That looks
Yeah,
like
go ahead,
Arthur.
JBS.
I thought you guys were gonna tell me when you were leaving the way station.
No, we'd like to surprise you.
bit. Surprise!
Yeah, but now we got slow coach up ahead.
No. I go to speed limit.
Well, the speed limit's 60, and you're only going 2/3.
I got the pedal to the metal. I'm going 55.
Really?
Yeah. Creeping up on 60. I'm at 61. Setting cruise. His lawn mowing fetish.
That's more like OCD than fetish.
Just tell him to, if he's ever in the mood, just mow the front of your lawn.
Yeah, if it triggers him for you to mow yours, just tell him to mow yours when he mows his.
Yeah, just
And
take the
that'll
5
give
extra
him
minutes,
work.
man.
Say, don't worry about the back. I'll take care of the back. Just do the front, and then it'll all look great.
Yeah, my wife was supposed to mow the lawn at the barn, and I got there this morning, and she hasn't mowed it. I'm like, what? You said take the baby so that you could mow the
I
lawn.
seen a picture of Eliza on sitting on the mower.
Yeah. That poor mower, it's already completely coated in dirt. I'm gonna have to get a cover for it. There's a broken umbrella outside, like one of those giant like lunch umbrellas or whatever, like a picnic umbrellas. So I'm gonna probably snatch that and use it.
Is that yours or at the horse barn?
At the horse barn. But the tractor is mine. Well, I'm gonna sell it to the barn when it has enough money to buy it. And I paid $750 for it, and then ended up buying my other tractor back.
You can take a picture of your tractor, the one the guy redid, and show us. So we know
Send
what
it?
looks like. Yeah, that I think would be pretty cool to see how he redid it.
It looks really nice. It's such a smooth tractor. That's the thing. It was hard for me to use. The John Deere is fine, but it's a little too big for my yard, and it's not very smooth comparatively. It's a much larger motor, but not necessarily in a good way. The Scott's has that little 16 horsepower Kohler engine, and that thing it's just smooth as silk. And it'll idle down to like 3 RPM. It's just like you're like mowing, and then you stop for a minute, you can cut it way back. It's like it just runs there. It doesn't stall. I'm like, oh. I slowed down a little bit. These curves are like killing me. I don't see you guys. Am I like way ahead of you?
Yeah, we're back here.
I can see you. There's a car in between us.
Wow, cool rock formations. I love this part of the country. I'm going to go.
I wonder what the weather's
back
like out
there
here. If it's
someday.
like hot,
Yes,
humid,
yes.
just dry,
No,
or
dry.
you know what I mean?
Yes. I've been through a couple times, and it's F dash 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 hot. But it's like opening an oven. There's not much humidity. But it's like a blast furnace. I
I had to break down hard because Arthur.
What? Sorry. No.
All right, I got my Adaptive Cruise on, so.
So did I, but I think in that tight corner, it didn't work.
Didn't see me enough.
No, didn't see the car behind you. That was hard braking because you were braking.
I didn't brake. Did I? I don't think I broke. I squeaked.
Going slow.
Yeah, I've been going slow. So yeah, wait, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, it's like a blast furnace. It's super duper freaking hot. People that say, "Oh yeah, but it's a dry heat." It's like, no. When it's like over 100 degrees, it doesn't matter if it's wet or dry. It's still, you're like, ah! Just sucks your breath away. In the morning it feels good. At night it feels good. in the day, burn your skin off. I had like the first time I went out there, maybe I think it was the second time. The first time. Okay, this will date me. When I was a teenager, I've told this story before, so you probably know this, but my grandpa had an IRA, and he had to take the money out of the IRA to, every year you have to take the money out. Sorry, I got lagged there. The guy slowed way down. Whoa. What the frick is this white truck doing? So he would take money out of the IRA and give it to my aunt and my mom. And it was, a couple $1,000s. And so my mom was like, well, why don't we go on vacation? So she and I would go out west, pretty much from the time I was 16 until I was like maybe 21 or 22. Every year we would go out west. And it was most of the time we would just kind of ad hoc vacation. There was no like, we're going to go to Florida and sit on the beach for a week. It was like, let's land in Las Vegas and then we'll book a flight out of, San Francisco 2 weeks later and somehow get there. And it was really awesome because I went to so many different places that way. We would just kind of go and see where we went, And back then, I don't know, it seems like nowadays, like if you go to a hotel and just try to get a room, you can't. Even if they don't have anybody there, they're like, well, we're all booked up, and there's like 2 cars in the parking lot, and you're like, what are you talking about? We can't, there's no room. It's weird. But back then, you could find hotels all over the place, so we just would find hotels and stay there, and then move on to the next city the next day, and but we went through all these areas, and I went through central Utah, and the Grand Staircase, and Moab, and Dead Horse Canyon, which is kind of the areas that we were in just now. Like back there's Moab.
Dead Horse Canyon, that's funny.
Yeah, it's so cool. Goblin Valley, stuff like that, and it really was a lot of fun. But the second time we went out, it was we had a Pontiac Sunbird. It was the same thing as the Chevy Cavalier.
Or the Vibe, right? Wasn't it like the Vibe?
No, the Vibe's too new. This was before that. It was a Cavalier. God, why are these people stopping? What's going on up here?
The Sunbird was the Pontiac version of the Cavalier.
Yeah.
And for a period of time, and then when the Cavalier changed to the Cobalt, the Sunbird became the Sunfire.
Okay, so that was it. Yeah, so
Sunfire, yeah.
So it was a convertible, and we were out in like Utah, driving around with the top down all day, like the first 2 days, and my ears literally were completely covered in blisters by the third day. And I was like, man, there's a way station. Maybe that's what the people are stopping for. I got a pass on this one finally. I'm calling it, Javius. You're going in.
No, I'm not.
You're not?
Negative, Ghost Rider.
How about you, Micah?
I'm freebirding it, baby.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna go then. I slowed down so see if I had to go in there, but oh boy, couldn't wait for the slowpoke.
I was in the other lane with the cruise set. It just took me where it took me.
Wait, Micah, why are you getting off the freeway?
Oh, I haven't discovered this section yet, so.
Oh. So you're gonna jump over the bridge on the next, like when you come back up, it'll be like, yeehaw! Javius, find us somewhere to sleep. Oh, Fruita. See, I've been here. It's like a little river runs through it, and there's a little town in the middle of the desert. We're stopping in Fruita. So anyway, it was a lot of fun. The first year, we had a geostorm. That tells you the...
That was less fun.
Yeah, that was fun. We had fun. It was a real little car. But that year, that was the first year we did it. We landed in Los Angeles and drove up to San Francisco on Highway 1. So we took the coastal highway all the way. And that was pretty cool. I got to see a naked man running around the beach. He was wearing just like a belt of seaweed, and he was carrying.
God, it wasn't kale.
He was.
You want a bite? No.
He was right. He was carrying seaweed to like he was getting it out of the ocean and like piling it in a big pile on the beach. Like, okay, we just saw that. And that's where I went to the, this is back, 89, 90. And we were at a gas station, and my mom was getting coffee, and I was kind of like standing next to her. And these surfer dudes came in. Obviously, they'd been sleeping on the beach, And the guy was trying to get in to get coffee, and I was in his way. He was real nice, but he's like, excuse me, dude. And I've ever just been like, oh my God, it's real.
It's real.
I got to go to the Santa Cruz surf shop. That was really cool. That was in Santa Cruz. That's where we went to the big trees in Roaring Camp, where I saw the Touches and the Heisler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's where I saw those engines. Let's see that. I'm gonna put the truck in stop. Ugh, my frame rates are getting so bad. It's weird how when you host a convoy, it kills the frame
What, Mom?
rates.
I just need a few more minutes. You guys discuss.
Does he need a few more minutes? Let's see. How far out are we? We're just 10 hours away. Are you gonna make it, Micah?
Well, I was hoping Javius would have filled up by now, but he's...
Well, did you say anything?
Micah's like, I gotta...
what?
Micah's got a time limit now.
About wanting to be in here.
Ooh.
Well, I figure you just wouldn't sit there just to sit there.
Well, I was just waiting for Arthur to magically make time travel.
Oh, I was pulling into the parking spot.
Oh, so when I muted that, you guys could still hear what I was saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I heard your mom say something about where you want to go, and you saying, "Oh, I just need a couple more minutes." I'm like, we still got 10 hours to go. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna magic time. Here we go. Hallelujah! It's morning. It's raining morning. Are you guys ready?
Sure.
Can you get gas, Micah?
Yep, I'm good.
He's good. Are you guys going out to Din Din tonight?
Yeah, somewhere.
We're having reheated chicken, cheese fajita.
Ooh.
Yep. And then tomorrow night I'm making steak fajitas.
We're gonna go. I think we're gonna go to El Salto's, the original Mexican restaurant. Used to love get molcajetes and everything else.
Ah. What's that mean?
Molcajete?
Is that like chocolate something?
No, it's what they do is down in Mexico they make these bowls that are made out of lava rock. And they're what they remind you is like a grinding dish, like a grinding stone.
Okay.
You put stuff in it, and then you grind them up, break them up. Well, that's what it kind of reminds you of. And what they do is they flip them over, and they put them on top of the. They flip them over and put them on top of the stove.
Oh.
And they heat them up, and then what they do is they fill them with fajitas, like shrimp, chicken, steak. All the other stuff. Then they throw big chunks of cheese, peppers, I think maybe chorizo. I think they shove in there, and then basically the rock cooks everything, and then they bring it out to your table.
That's so weird.
It's really, really good.
They just bring you eat it out of the rock?
Yeah, you eat it right out of the dish.
That's pretty sweet.
It's great in the winter because your meal is hot through the whole thing.
That sounds delicious.
It's basically a big bowl of fajitas and queso dip. Is the best way to describe it.
That's kind of like what I made last night, but not so thick. And it was good.
We're getting off.
I hear the dogs knocking stuff over. It's making me concerned. They already got the television. That was done. Alright, slowing. Well, this is one of those weird intersections. Drake.
The Virgin Diamond, they're not weird, they're cool.
They're cool. They're weird, though. We don't have any like that around here.
Neither do we. The only unique thing we've got is a spooey. A single point urban interchange. So we've got a major street crossing a divided highway.
Okay.
And instead of you stopping where the ramps come up,
Yeah.
and then crossing the highway and stopping at the next set of lights where the other ramps are, this puts one single stop point in the middle of the bridge. And you could either go left to get on the highway or right or go straight to continue on. And it only takes 3 cycles of the light for every direction to get their turn.
Oh, okay.
And compared to the multiple stoplights and old configuration, traffic flows so much smoother through it.
Oh, interesting. How's this? It's SPUI?
Yep.
I'll have to look that up.
I used to have to drive through that intersection every day on my way to work. So when they rebuilt it in that new configuration, it was like the lights of heaven shone down.
Did people get it, or were they confused?
No, that they got fairly easily. Traffic circles are.
I don't know why people have such a hard time. Traffic circles are not difficult.
You might as well be speaking Klingon to people around here with traffic circles. And we've had one since I moved here in 1990.
Right? It's not like
There was a traffic circle.
If you're in the circle, keep moving. If you're not in the circle, then you wait.
But that one was a 2-lane circle.
2 lanes are a little bit more difficult.
Oh, so when they started building other circles, people just lost it. They couldn't adapt to a single lane traffic circle. Or the one by my office is a 2-lane. The inside lane goes around a circle, the outside lane gets off the next exit.
Okay.
And that one, people just cannot figure out. I mean, it happens less, but a few times a year somebody will try to merge through me from the right lane to go around the circle.
I would never want to get stuck in the inside circle on a traffic one.
None of the ones that we have around us are multi-lane. They're all single lane, so that's a little bit easier. We're getting more and more. They keep putting them in, which I think people are, it's like everybody that lives around them are like, stop the circle! And it's like, no, put the circle in, please. It makes stuff flow so much. It's so much safer, and it makes things flow so much smoother because you almost never have to stop. And in places where I used to have to stop all the time, now I don't have to stop anymore. So it's like, but people just don't get it.
See, they put 3 traffic circles in near where I live now. But the problem is there was really not enough room for them to begin with.
Right.
So they're very tiny. Like,
Yeah.
they're small to the point of the inside, half of the inside of the circle is done in I think it's a stamped concrete, but looks like pavers.
Okay.
Because when the semis go through, there's no way they can keep the cab and the trailer wheels in the circle.
Right.
The trailer always wanders to the inside.
Right. No, we have
And
that
when
too.
you have them that small, as soon as traffic backs up from any one of the 4 points, it backs up into the circle, and then everything's done.
Right. It's over.
As soon as traffic stops flowing in the circle, you are better off with a 4-way and a traffic light.
We are cruising.
Are we there yet?
No, we're still quite a ways off, I think. 10 hours, 3 minutes.
Still 10 hours?
Yeah.
I asked you guys if you want to do a long drive.
Did I say yes?
Yeah. They go, yeah, let's do
I
it.
think so. Roll the tape. Or roll tape.
Roll tape. We've only been going for an hour. I mean, it's not, you know. What time do you have to leave, Mr. Micah?
Probably 10 minutes before we get to the load to unload area.
Great. How long do we have to go? That's a good question. Each like 5 hours, like 10 actual minutes or something like that?
I mean, if I have to leave early, it's okay.
Yeah.
You know, she's like, your dad wants to go now. I'm like, okay, well, let's go.
Okay, Dad. Your dad is hungry. Feed the man.
It's like, do we have to turn left up here?
Yeah.
Thanks for the heads up.
Feed the dad. Oh, you want to take point? I don't mind. I hate being in the front. Feed the dad. Tuppence a bag. Tuppence. We're turning left here, Javius.
Thanks.
You back there?
Yeah.
We're not turning left.
I did a Joey Chitwood. I got tucked in behind Micah now.
Stretch.
Davies, are you going to get Starfield?
I don't know.
Stir fry?
I will probably wait and see
How buggy it is?
how bad it is.
Well, I
And-
heard that it doesn't have very many bugs.
Yeah, except for it's not out yet.
No, I mean from the people that have been playing it.
Who's been playing it?
Even the early release hasn't been released yet.
There's already people been playing it.
There's people been playing it, even though they're not.
So these-
Well, I mean, they're not allowed to discuss,
These people have a.
too much.
I don't even think the review copies are out yet.
They might be.
From what I was just watching a video today. I don't know.
I mean, if they say there's when they said there wasn't many bugs, I was really surprised.
Who's they?
Just videos I've seen.
I want to play it. I want early access, and I want it for free. I don't have to pay for it. I'm not big enough. I put in on I mean, it's their ad on Keymailer is like, hey, we're looking for people to get this copy for free so you can review it. We'd love for you to have this, blah, blah, blah. So I applied, but I haven't heard anything yet. And if the first is truly when we have to have it, then I guess I'll just buy it Friday.
What the heck? That guy just ran into me. He was on my right side.
I like had to get into the lane or something.
Yeah, he just ran into me.
Scared this guy. Dude, my frames are so bad right now.
I wonder why.
It's because of Convoy.
See,
I play all the time. I never have frame rate drops. Then as soon as we do Convoy, it does it. And it's because I'm hosting the Convoy. It's really weird. I think it's like one of those network frame things where, whoa!
I'll just take the lead.
That's fine.
Bring it over, Arthur. But don't hold me up.
Does it help that I misshifted?
Rarely.
I meant to go to 5 and I went to 6. I've pre-selected my gear. Yeah, and you were right. We no slowdown here, man. We're going up a pretty big grade. Oh shiz! Pick it up. Okay. I've been speed shifting my car. I don't know if it's bad for it or not. I've read that you're really not supposed to speed shift like modern vehicles. Is that true?
What do you mean by speed shift?
Not use the clutch. There's a certain point where the engine RPMs match your clutch RPMs or your gear RPMs. Whoa! Jeez!
Really?
Why did he stop?
I don't know. He just stopped.
Move it, you lily-livered dork hammer. Speaking of dorks, that's where we're headed. The dork
It was
of
pretty cool
Oklahoma.
though. My tires were screeching. Clunk.
What were we talking about?
Speed shifting.
Oh yeah, so I don't ever force it. Like I use mine's usually about 2,800 RPM, and I'll go over. I'll accelerate to like 31 or 3,200 RPM, take my foot off the gas, and then slowly like lean against. Oh, Micah, what are you doing, Micah? Micah?
Oh, what the heck?
Arthur?
Sorry.
I think I'm gonna have to go. I can get back up from this.
What happened?
You got no winches to help you out.
Nope. See if I can get up anyway.
Try it. You can do it. You can do this.
Right now, they don't want to wait.
Yep, I'm pretty much stuck. That's okay. Hey, it was a good ride with you guys. I gotta go
All right,
anyway.
we'll see you, Mr. Micah.
See you, Micah.
Love you, Micah. Have a good dinner, bub.
You guys too.
All right, we'll see ya. All right, I'm moving forward. Sorry, James. Did you see him go off the road or no?
I saw him off the road.
Okay.
It pointed out to me, so I was looking at that, and then he decided to stop without telling me.
Rubbernecker. The Blue Mesa Reservoir is where Micah died.
My
At least
question,
it wasn't Dead Horse Valley or whatever it was.
Dead Horse Canyon.
my question on your speed shifting would be, will it be less expensive to replace a worn-out clutch or a broken transmission?
Probably the clutch.
So that's where I would fall on the
Yeah. It doesn't grind or anything. I mean, it just pops right in. It's like, but
I don't know enough about them.
supposedly there's some weird device in there, like magical device called a synchro,
Yeah.
and that is what gets damaged when you speed shift. And I've read a bunch of articles about it, and there's just no consensus. Some people are like, no, it's fine. Some people are like, as long as you do it right, you're not doing any damage. And other people are like, yeah, you just keep doing that if you want to replace your transmission in 3 weeks. But I guess with trucks, they don't have synchros. Which is why they're grindy. Even when you hit the gear right, sometimes it's like... So, I don't know.
Well,
But yeah, some people are like, it's fine, and other people are like, no, it totally does damage.
Honda's the same drivetrain, or at least the V6 engine and powertrain that they've used in the Odyssey for years, and now that is also in the Pilot. They've had problems with those, so
Oh, yeah?
The only place I don't use the parking brake when I go to shut my car off is in my garage where it's flat and level. If I'm in the driveway, I'm hitting the e-brake. I put the e-brake on every place I go.
How does that keep the
Because-
transmission?
Well, so when you put the car in park in an automatic transmission, there's a little pin that sticks out
Right. Yeah, it goes into the wheel. Right.
and engages into it to keep this, not allow it to roll forward. Well, those drivetrains are only in bigger, heavier vehicles, and that means the whole weight of the vehicle is now set
On that
on a
pin.
little pin
Yeah.
that's like maybe the size of a pencil if you're lucky,
Right.
diameter. It seems like I'm going to put a lot of stress.
Okay. So you use I use
On
my
that.
e-brake because
Right.
It's a
You
stick
have a
shift, but-
manual.
Yeah.
But I do the same thing in my mother-in-law's Odyssey, because it not only is it just that little pin holding it, but all of the weight of the vehicle is being transmitted into, if you're parked on any kind of a slope, is being transmitted into the transmission through that pin.
Yeah, and as soon as you let go of the that jerks.
All the strain is all there. Whereas if I use the parking brake, because you can set the parking brake, let off the regular brake, let it take up the slack, then put it in park,
Right.
and the parking brake is holding your vehicle back.
Or you mean the
Parking
e-brake?
brake.
The e-brake. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's holding the vehicle back, and if that fails, then you have the park system and the automatic transmission as a backup.
Right.
I don't see the need. I got the other system in the car. I'd
Right.
rather use it.
Man, this is a hill. Yeah, I don't use the parking brake at all ever because I don't have one.
You mean park?
But yeah, I think especially nowadays, they say, anyway, with the cars that have the four-wheel disc brakes, you're better off setting the parking brake occasionally anyway, or the e-brake, because it resets the discs on the rear brakes. Otherwise, they don't get much use, and then they start to stiffen up. Ugh. This truck in front of me slowed down. This is
This
nice.
is a sharp corner.
So I think is this we must be getting into Colorado here.
We were in Colorado when we hit Fruta.
Okay.
Left lane is.
It's an odd one. So what? Oh, that guy's gonna go into me. Ugh. So what passes this? Here we go. Ugh.
9.
Sorry, I gotta have a little fender bender there. Look out. Oh, we're at Poncha Springs. And we're gonna start heading down now. So whatever pass this is, we've reached the summit. We're gonna take our time.
There should be a runaway truck ramp at the bottom.
Runaway truck never coming back.
I don't know if they work, but
I don't think we can access them. Can we?
it's a fun if you can.
Hey, you're welcome to try it if you want to pass. Full speed.
Now it's raining.
Oh, good. That'll make it safer. crazy man. Are you gonna do it? Oh God! Oh God!
It did not stop me very well, I'll tell you that. And it did a lot of damage.
Oh God!
I'm like at 20% damage.
Oh! Well, we'll stop at the next town, I guess, and get you fixed up. How much money does your company have?
Plenty.
Okay. That was pretty funny.
I think I had $500,000 before I bought this truck. And I got rid of my freight shaker to offset the cost.
I think we're at the bottom anyway.
This company is just me.
Okay.
No drivers. One garage, 3 slots.
One garage, 3 slots. No repair station here, it doesn't look like. I'm going to wait for you at the Pueblo gas station here. Gallon oil. Oh, I guess I can't go in there. What the... Well, at least they didn't count that as damage. Jeez.
Okay. I'm out. I'm back on the road. With the check engine light. Wipers still work. We're good.
That's all. You're good. That's all you need. All right.
Well, I have another profile that has realistic physics on it,
Okay.
and driving in the rain is much different.
Slippy over 55?
Oh, yeah, I got myself in quite a bit of trouble.
But that's realistic. We've had some really heavy rains lately, and I go about 50, 55. People are stupid. They go flying by, and then they're spinning out, hitting the center lane, and I'm like, man.
I'm heading by you. We got a left turn up here shortly.
All right. On the road again.
Engine malfunction.
That was brilliant. Micah's been off. Micah's
said
was
I
not on
could.
purpose. I think his mom came in to tell him it was time to go. I'm like, Micah? Micah? What are you doing, Micah? Wham!
That rain didn't last long.
Nope, short little mountain squall. Wee, wee. Did that say panhandle?
I don't know.
Somebody said they do call it, by the way, it's not the Dork of Oklahoma, by the way, it officially is called the Panhandle.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I was believing you the whole time.
I was positive. The Oklahoma protrusion. Oklahoma, where the blah, 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 blah. I've actually never seen that movie, so. But I know it's by Rodgers and Hammerstein. Hammerstein? I don't know.
Whoa, that's some more damage.
What, did you hit that truck?
I just sideswiped him a little. Folded my mirror in, that's
Slow
all.
down there, JV. Slow down. It's not a race.
You
I know you're
the
going fast because I'm almost tipped over.
The truck's already damaged, so what the heck?
Whoa! Okay, I've got my tip settings on higher than you, I think, because I don't...
Oh. I'm out of cruising on the Jake brake now. When I saw that 40-mile curve, decided to take it seriously.
I'll tell you what, we've pretty much been in some gorgeous scenery this whole time. This has been a very pretty drive.
The view from the top of that runaway truck ramp was amazing.
Stop it. Hey, you gotta stop and smell the roses, right? Look at this. What is this? What route are we on?
I have no idea.
Somewhere in northern
I'm not
Colorado.
the brains of this outfit. I'm just along for the ride.
Along for the ride.
The line tells me to go this way, I go this way.
Route 50, it looks like. US 50.
Deer crossing.
Hit him.
Have you ever seen a deer crossing the road in the game?
No.
Just the signs, okay. Yeah.
Enough in real life. I got a groundhog the other day.
Well, I remember my last trip to Ohio. It's like your highways were paved in deer guts.
It's so true. All kinds of critters.
And tiny deer, too.
Yeah, well, they don't get much bigger because they all get run over. They live to be about 2 years old, then they get hit.
Ooh, we must be getting out of the mountains. We got 65 now.
Yes. And I gotta feed the doggies after this, and I might take myself RC trucking until Moni's ready to get picked up.
I'm shifting over for some slow cars.
So can you hear my gas pedals squeaking?
Sometimes. I think I ordered a new desk chair. I think it'll be here Thursday, maybe Friday.
Ooh, what'd you get?
Traffic light. I don't remember.
Did you get a gaming chair, or did you just get a regular?
No. I just...
Sometimes I kind of like the regular ones better. The gaming chairs are nice because they're adjustable, but...
We are going to be turning right up ahead, so...
Alright, I'll work on it. If you want, I'll get over after this truck. Oh my god, everybody's stopping.
Aren't you already over?
No. I'll cut in between Vista Power here and the red truck. He's gonna let me over. Ah! Oh, for... Cripes.
I do it like the truckers teach me here around upstate New York.
I just cut the light. You're good.
You're
Oh, there's a
good.
repair station. You want to use it?
Sure.
Head on in.
I don't know, that little red outlined engine shape is kind of pretty on my dashboard.
As you're bleeding oil all over the road, I'm like, "Arr, arr, fix your engine." Do it. All right. Whoops, I just stalled. I took my truck, you know. Bark, 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 bark.
I'm just trying to get your attention.
Oh, did you hear the dogs barking?
Yep. Just faintly.
Yeah, they bark at nothing all day long, pretty much.
Alright, coming around.
All right.
Hopefully nobody tries to merge in front of you. Stand on it, son.
They will.
It's like we're getting on another highway up here. To the right.
To the right? Okay. To the right. To the right.
Red light.
I have arrived.
Okay. I didn't realize they had done stuff with the other stock trucks, updated them.
What do you mean?
Mike was talking like they had updated that Heat 579 he was driving.
The Volvo?
No, the Volvo was new. That he had last time. He had a Peterbilt 579.
I think
this
they've done a
time.
bunch of stuff. Yeah, I'm not. I'd have to look at the Pete.
I like that truck except for the dashboard. It's hard to read for me in the daytime.
Oh, the 579's dashboard?
Yeah, when you turn on the running lights, it wouldn't light up the dashboard very well.
Oh,
We have to get over as soon as we get on. Center lane looks clear.
La Junta.
Cruise is set at 65. Wonder if I did any damage to my load.
You can check it in the menu somehow.
If I was that interested, I would. Because there's nothing I can do about it. I can find out when we deliver.
Right.
It's not going to change how I'm going to drive between here and there.
Well, that's true. True, true. Man, this has been quite a long drive. You got a car merging in on your butt. Whoa.
Looks like I'm catching up to traffic even though the speed limit's going up.
I know. And then all of a sudden they'll just like speed up.
No, it's another Heartwood truck. Of course it would be.
So like, are they like the Swift of the game?
Yeah, they're the Karen drivers of the ATS world. I'm staying in the left lane because we're going straight through this interchange.
Okay. Stem Beach. There's a beach out here?
I can't even remember how long I've had this office chair for. Replaced the arm pads, replaced the rollers. The pneumatic air cylinder doesn't work.
Do you put those pipe wrench things on there or whatever?
I cut a piece of PVC pipe to length and then split it and zip tied it.
It's the best way to do it.
That's got my height set. But now that I replaced the wheels, it's a little too high. And the seat the padding is shot. Cover's okay, but
They wear out over time.
it doesn't. I know, but they're expensive. This
I
one
know.
This one was on sale, and I had a $40 off coupon on Amazon. I was like, when I was looking online to see, what's good besides Herman Miller, because I'm not spending $1,000 on a desk chair.
Right.
And I don't know, every time I watch a video or whatever that's talking about chairs, and the gaming chairs just seem to be more aesthetic than.
How much are you willing to spend and how fat are you?
Well, I'm currently on the heavy side of what I would say normal.
Okay. Heavy normal.
ranges would be like, it's easy for me to find a chair that I'm within its weight limit, so
Okay.
I don't have to spend extra to get a heavier duty. Are you back there at all?
Yeah.
I see on the map. Okay.
I've been looking at the. It gets good reviews. The Ewin XL. I think after discount, because they almost always have some excuse to have a 50% discount or 30% discount. It ends up being about $340 somewhere around there, dollar wise. But it has a 500-pound weight limit, so that's like way over my weight. 550, I think. So I could still grow at least 150, 200 pounds and be fine. I'm not going to, but it's
So
one
I
of
was-
the few chairs that's actually rated above 400 pounds. Most
Yeah.
of them are like 250, 300.
I did looked at a bunch of those roundups of best office chairs in 2023, and this was one of the budget model, best bang for your buck kind of thing.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
I am technically supposed to stop for this.
Me too. My dogs are getting hungry.
I'm sure my family is getting hungry too, but
We're almost there. Maybe. We're in New Mexico.
they don't die of starvation when I'm traveling by myself, so
Right. You don't have kids at home, do you?
an 18-year-old
Oh, okay.
just started college yesterday.
Oh, that's cool. He or she.
He,
And is he at home too?
yes.
So like even during the college experience, he'll be
Well.
go community college.
Sunday night, do you need a laptop? Do you have an email account? What do you need to access your email account? The basic questions
Right.
end up in blank stares.
Like I don't know. Well,
So I gave him my old Dell laptop.
well, that was nice.
I think it's got
Oh,
I think it has an 11th gen i5, obviously mobile parts, but
should be plenty for college.
and I upped it to 16 gigs of RAM myself and an SSD. It's not a gaming laptop. I'm not going to buy him one of those because
No, he can buy that himself when he gets his job
Well,
or gets a
he's got
job.
a gaming PC upstairs.
Oh, there you
Getting
go.
off up here.
Yeah.
I just upped into 32 gigs of not quite the fastest RAM, but I mean it's DDR4 3200
That should be fine.
with
That's what I'm running. I might even be running 28.
I don't know what the latency of like what 30 maybe 28. I don't know. It's pretty good but it was on sale for $50 for a 32 gig kit, and that was quite a bit faster than what he had. And then I bought him a
There's a nice stop right there.
6700 XT. You just stop?
No, I was just commenting on how nicely we stopped there.
Oh, I stopped.
I rolled through the stop sign at fourth gear.
No, he had my old 2060 in there, and I upped him to a 6700 XT when they were at their lowest price that they'd ever been.
There you go.
So
Are you running AMD on your computer too?
yeah, I'm running a
How's it
7900
been?
XT. Love it.
Cool.
Problems I used to have in a lot of games, this game included, I don't have anymore.
So they fixed their drivers.
Yes. Early in the 6000 series, they were rightly criticized for their driver support, taking a long time to get updates out and everything. There's at least one driver upgrade a month now.
Okay.
Get left lane if you can. Something's slowing us down beside the hill, but
It happens.
I haven't had any problems with mine, and he hasn't said anything, and that's a good solid 12 gig VRAM. 1440.
Cool. How much those cards run?
I got that one for 310.
Whoa.
I haven't seen it that low since.
How much are they now?
I think they're 330 now. The
Still,
latest
that's not bad.
recently. No, but they've been trying to get rid of them because they just launched the 7700 XT and the 7800 XT,
Okay.
which AMD actually like paid attention to what's going on in the world and appear to. The cards aren't in the wild yet. We're only working off of AMD's posted FPS charts, so they're always going to put themselves in the best light when
Yeah,
they can.
that's true.
But the performance, the 7800 XT is at $500, and it's better in rasterization gaming than a 4070 for for $100 less.
How much is a 4070 now?
600,
Okay.
800 for the 4070 Ti.
I paid so much money for this card.
Yeah.
It's lasted though, so I mean that's good. But
3090, right?
yeah.
You probably got that in the bad old days when
Yo, it was horrible. Worst time to buy. I'm glad I got it though. Like I said, it's been here I am running 3600 by 1600 display res, and it's running at 60 frames a second, except for in Convoy. Well, it's running 60 right now, but it runs 144 mostly. I have to cap it at 60 for the recording, so it's capped.
I didn't think you could go over 60 in this game. I thought
Some games you can't. No, you're right. Some games don't. Most games do though.
Farm Sim is capped at 60.
Yep. Hunter, it's capped at 60.
Which is part of the reason speed limit's going down.
Yeah.
Just part of the reason I'm running 1440p, but I mean, two of my monitors are 75 hertz, and then I have a 1080p at 60 hertz. I'm like, nothing. I don't need higher than 60.
Right. You can't really. I can tell a difference between 100 and we gotta get over. Your back door's open. You can come over if you need to.
Got it. Thank you.
I can see the difference when I play games. Like I can feel it, but you really can't necessarily see it. It's like a smoothness, but it's not visibly. It's hard to tell the difference between 60 and 144. Ow.
So, I mean, and this, for what I need, a 7900 XT is overkill. But I don't need any of the software features, the upscaling, and all the stuff that basically, I could ray trace. I don't know how well. I don't know what games I have that support it. I'm just not that interested.
Right.
But my thing is with 20 gigs of VRAM and enough power to play anything that's out now at my resolution, at my frame rate,
You're set.
I'm set for a long time.
I mean, that's pretty much how the 3090 is too. Like, We'll see how the Star game does. What is it? Not Star Citizen.
Starfield.
Yeah, well, how Starfield does, but I think it'll be fine.
So is Starfield considered a console game?
Yes. It's going to be like Skyrim and probably better on PC, but still absolutely serviceable on console. And it's going right to console.
Right. And so many of the games that have been made recently for console and then brought to PC.
Right.
Those are really exposing some weaknesses in how much VRAM cards have, because they're written for what's available on a modern console.
Right.
Well, my video card is beyond what a modern console has.
Right.
So
I don't know how many mine has. I think mine has 12. I think yours it has 12.
a 3090
Yeah.
might have. I'd be surprised if it didn't have 16.
16. It might have 16.
I mean, that was the top dog in that series, unless it was a 3090 Ti.
No, this was before the TIs hit.
That was more than. That was outside of my price range.
It was outside of my price. I had my inheritance at the time. Probably money not well spent, but I don't know. I mean, I've made that much back on YouTube, so I can't, easily.
Right. And you have a use case to justify it.
Right.
I don't have a use case to justify what I've got. I could afford it. And there were several things that I had going on that I never really realized were NVIDIA issues that changing to this video card has solved.
Okay.
So, down to little things like my monitors won't go to sleep.
Huh.
And one day I read that was an NVIDIA thing. And this was after I had already bought this card that I read that.
Weird.
I have to stop again?
I know, me too. New state, we're in Oklahoma. Every state should have you stop once. My dogs are freaking out.
But,
They're like,
yeah, I had no idea why my monitors would turn off by themselves. I'm set for a relatively short period of time of inactivity. But
The puppies are
turns
upset.
out that was it. That was a thing.
The puppies are mad.
Watch this Prius.
Look at that caboose. It has no windows. I've never seen a window. Oh, no, they are there. They're just covered in over. Yeah, Prius. Slow frame rates.
That was weird. I just had like 3 stutters in a row.
Yeah, this area, they must not have, it's all part of the new state. They need to, as usual, they probably need to do some, optimization in this area. Seems like every time they release a new state, they have areas that are like that, and then they go back and fix them. Are we doing on fuel? Good. No! You son of a... Did you see that?
No, I was
That
just
dude
looking
just
into my
totally
mirror to
freaking
see where
turned
you
left in
were.
front of me.
All right, well, I will not increase my cruise control due to the speed limit change.
Holy cow.
Although in this game, there's nothing I can do to help you, so there's no need for me to come back.
Oh no, I'm right behind you.
Oh, there you are. Okay,
Jeepers
up to
criminy.
65.
Had that happen in real life too. A couple weeks ago.
40 minutes. Oh, yeah?
Had a couple close calls the other day. It was like all on one day too. It was just people driving like idiots. I'm like, what? But there was one I was with. So when I was still working for the county, the guy was following me, the BPI network guy, and we were coming up one of these backcountry roads, and it's a 55-mile-an-hour speed limit. And I came around the corner, and there was this old lady at the stop sign crossing, and we had no stop. She was one of those. She just pulled right out in front of me. Thank God she saw me and stopped. But I was like into the other lane and around her, But it was like, man, like if she hadn't stopped, we would have hit. But he had to swerve to avoid her too because he was right behind me, So it was just like, pay attention. Like I would have killed her because I would have hit right on her. She had an old beater. I would have smashed right into her door at 55 miles an hour. She would have died.
But like,
my poor little car would have been crushed to pieces.
I did see my hood shaking.
Yeah, it goes separate. Yeah, it totally wiggles. Every time you shift gears, now you probably don't see it as prominently because you're driving an automatic. But those first 3 or 4 gears, it's like wiggle, wiggle.
It's like we have to turn left here.
It was 2 days of solid travel to get ourselves here. An hour 41. How's that? I've made two almost 2-hour videos today. The first was Derail Valley. Then I made a second Derail video, and then Mike and I made a SnowRunner video, and then now we've got 2 hours of this. Man, hopefully you viewers out there that like this stuff appreciate it, because it's fun. We're having a good time.
I've been waiting to play this game with you for a long time.
I know. I love Truck Sim. It just, because you have to set everything up, and that's part of the...
Oh, I don't. All I have to do is change my primary
where you're
screen.
sitting. Oh, there you go. That's cool.
Looks like we got a train. Got to stop for the railroad tracks up here.
Okay.
And then we're going to turn left after that.
Well, that was quite an adventure today.
Yeah, it was.
Oops, I just shut my truck off. Why did I do that? I have to turn my lights on.
And look, you demonstrate to everybody what happens if you take the runaway truck ramp.
Oh, how much damage was it? Like, oh, what
20%.
I stalled.
I
How
mean,
much
in
money
this
did it
game,
cost to fix it?
Less than 600.
Oh, really? Oh, was it insured?
Yeah, I didn't look at the other number.
Okay. Oof, that was rough.
It only shut off on me one time, which I was kind of surprised. We're left turning here.
Yeah. Yeah, we're almost there. We're in Gaimon, dude. Do you know who that is?
Do I
There
know
used-
where it is? Yeah,
no.
it's in the panhandle of Oklahoma.
No. No, there used to be a guitar player called Guy Man Dude.
Okay.
He's one of those shredders, We also had Michelangelo Batista,
Okay.
and he was one of those guys too. Like they all had stage names. He was really good. Michelangelo, really good but goofy. He had these horrible he would just use a bowl to cut the front of his hair, but the rest of it was long. So it's kind of like a mop. I don't know. It was really bad look. And then he would play this. This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. He'd play this double neck guitar, but not like you think. one neck went to the left, and the other one went to the right. So it was a lefty and a righty.
Cool.
And he'd play both necks at the same time. Like he'd do tap stuff, so it'd be like, like on both necks.
This is this stupid intersection.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm turning before the road.
Okay.
Across the grass.
And then he would lift the guitar up, like in the air as he was playing it on both necks. He would lift it up over his head and flip it upside down. It was so like, oh my god, this is like the most cheesy '80s thing I've ever seen. But he was a real good guitar player. It was cheese. He's still around. He does all kinds of, like, what do they call those? Where people go to Guitar Center to see him play, like a seminars and stuff like that.
Let's see if I can back this bad boy up.
I hate backing from this direction. Mine is over somewhere else. See if I can find it.
Help if I turn this thing in the correct direction.
Yeah, I'm gonna cheat the system here. It's
So
my
did
stuff.
I. Only satisfactory.
That's because of the accident.
3.6% damage to my cargo.
3.6?
Yep.
That's not too bad.
Cost
How much
me
was the penalty?
$9,000 and 360 experience.
Oof.
I only got 53,415 for that job. That's alright. Made another level.
Oops. I thought I'd make the turn, but I guess. I'll tell you what, the buttons, my problem with this is what's happening. I've got that Logitech Farm Sim controller,
Yeah.
and already the buttons are starting to go into double press mode, where every time you touch them, they double press. It's making me freaking crazy. So, like, when I turn the lights on, they're like, and I'm like, stop, just turn on. That's what I was afraid would happen. I wish there was a way you could, like, take it apart and make them, like, make the buttons better. Like, put better ones in or something. I don't know. Am I, what the?
Yeah.
Oh. I hit the other. Guess I did have room to turn around there.
Man, you scratched that thing up way worse than I did.
Nobody saw that, right?
Not from my camera, they can't see.
Yeah.
Oh, you with the fancy red frame, 100th anniversary.
Guess I don't deserve to drive it, huh?
We're gonna just sit here.
Well, I'm gonna pull into my spot, but they got me going way back here in this like little bay.
Oh,
So I figured I'd get turned around and go in the easy way, which is backing in from my side of it, so I can actually see what I'm doing.
gotcha.
I don't know though. I might have needed to come at it more of an angle. This is gonna be really tough.
I thought you said you were gonna cheat the system.
I didn't go far enough. Chico system. Come on. Don't close that freaking gate. Don't you do it. Did they close it? No. Okay.
No, the lights aren't flashing.
Come on. Get that thing around. Ugh. This is only gonna take like an hour. The problem is I'm going to eventually bash the gate on the other side. I can't see what's going on over there, but I can guarantee you we're out of room. Okay, that might do it. There we go. Oh yeah, we were just in there. Wait, where's the skip button? Frig's
Get close
sake!
enough.
What'd you say?
You gotta get close enough to it. 'Cause you gotta get close enough to it. 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 You gotta get close Unless you could trigger the one that you're almost on where you can't do the gate.
I know. Nope, I'm just gonna have to do it the other way. So I'll try to go to drone view, I guess, and see if I can't. I'm getting tangled in all my cords. Oh, drop the microphone.
This is not a drop the mic moment. You could pull it off in the end, but
I
not
didn't mean.
now.
I didn't mean like that, but I'm gonna have to go to cheat view.
It's too bad you couldn't rewire your, was it a SATEC panel
Yeah.
with, like real keyboard switches.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like a way to change the buttons so that it has better buttons, like better quality.
Put in a decent quality,
Switch.
hot swappable mechanical keyboard switches.
Yep.
There's somebody's making panels now, but they're god awful expensive for truck sim.
Oh yeah.
And it's got the red and yellow full knobs.
Oh shit! Shoot. Like the parking brakes.
Yeah,
How much are they?
enough that I said, yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm questioning $150 head tracker. So,
Oh, it's more than that.
oh yeah,
Never, don't. Yeah, don't tell me about it. I don't want to know. It's something that I'll want, and eventually I'll buy, and then I'll be sorry. No, I won't
that's
be.
my problem. I'm sorry.
How many
I
years
bought
have we done this?
Rio.
I mean, some people get on me about buying hardware for my computer, and I'm like, you know what? I make the money back through the channel. It's stupid because I really should use the money on better things. I know that. But it's not like I don't make it back, but it's still at the same time, it's kind of like, don't be stupid with your money.
Well,
Just turn it off.
If your electricity's getting turned off every month and you're buying expensive computer parts,
Yeah, right. I only buy them when I'm actually making money, but
that's one thing. But can you hear my dogs?
right.
Can you
They're
hear my
like, feed
dogs?
us,
singing?
feed us.
No. Somebody squirrel farted outside or something.
I need to go. There we
but-
go.
For me, this is my entertainment. This is my enjoyment.
Yeah.
So
Some guys buy expensive bicycles or motorcycles. Some guys,
I used to go to the strip club
Go
every
on.
week. Trust me, I'm
Strip-
better off on computer parts.
Some people, yeah, they spend it on alcohol. I spend mine on, and honestly, the budget, I would say for the most part, it's less than $1,000 a year, if not even less than that. But anyway, whatever. It is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always helps. And I'm glad to be here. Hopefully you guys had fun tonight as we trucked across the country and had fun doing so. And we'll see you guys in the next exciting episode as we continue our journey back and forth across the Midwest and the West until there's more states. Bye! You want to say bye, Javis?
Bye, Javis.
And bye, Micah's Ghost. Woo!